This letter says it's from Paula, who is 10 and lives in Oregon, which is good because that means that maybe I could, stick my head out the window and yell loud enough and Paula would hear my answer. But just in case she lives in Eastern Oregon, which is a hellhole, I will do this instead. So the letter says, "Dear Gregor, tell me about your family." To which my reply is, "Dear Paula, what is there to tell? My papa, you heard about him. He was a general/farmer who died on the street. My mama was a homemaker who raised us and made a small fortune on the side. After Papa died, she started selling ice to the neighbors because nobody in my country knew how to make it except for her, and later Benaka, who learned the secret recipe, which it turns out is water, and the secret ingredient is cold." And speaking of Benaka, she ended up going to college to earn a doctorate degree, and then she went on to subjugate our homeland and conquer some of our neighbors, effectively tripling landmass. She rebuilt the infrastructure, so now we're officially a third world nation, and it's been years since we got this recognition, and it's great. We can finally look to our peers and say, we are a third world nation, and give us time, and maybe we can get 2.5 world nation. Let's see, my other brothers and sisters, I forget their names, they're somewhere, I guess. They mostly acted as loud annoyances during my childhood, so I got very, very good at ignoring them. I think I might have a stack of letters from them somewhere in my house, but I don't know. I ignore them. They're probably in the garbage with the bills. And then my cousin Alexei came to America before I did, and he was one of the major players in getting me here. But that's a story for another story time. He's currently cage fighting champion in Willamette Valley here in Oregon, which is good for him because it blends his two passions: fighting, which he learned from his father, who's in KGB, and touching man, which I'm fairly certain he taught himself. Actually, it's funny, he comes to my house and says, "Gregor, come have a drink with me at bar." And I say, "Listen, Alexei, number one, I'm not gay. Number two, we're related. I mean, if those weren't the two barriers, I'd be all over that, but I'm not really into it." And he says, "No, you stupid idiot. Come just get a regular drink at a regular bar." We go to Cowboy Bar, I know, on outskirts of town. So we go to this place, and we sit down and start having drinks, and Alexei gets a little drunk, I'm going to admit. Not as drunk as me, because, hey, free drinks, I'm going to, get plastered. I'm not even driving, so what do I care? So Alexei surprises me. He stands up, he goes to biggest, toughest guy, and plants big makeout kiss right on his face. Now, of course, guy is pissed, and he, starts throwing punches, but Alexei, he's champion cage fighter. What does he care about this yokel? And so he beats the shit out of the guy, and leaves him there at the bar, and we decide to leave because, everyone's staring at us, and it's a bit of a spectacle, and, I have to live with these people, so whatever. And so we get into his truck, and I go, "Alexei, what the hell, man? Is this, what is this thing you're doing here?" And he says, "Well, this is my new training regimen. See, I go to these bars, and I kiss the man that look the toughest, and if they fight me, I get good practice. But if they don't fight me, then I get, the other thing." And I think, Alexei, even though Benaka went to college and is now the dictator of a small country, I think that you are the smartest in our family. And he said, "Thank you."